Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. This is Chef Abraham from Primero Cantina over at La Cantera Resort and Spa. We're going to be doing a bunch of series of cooking at home now that the situation has come to us in this way. We're going to be showing you guys how to cook certain things, and in this case I'm going to be showing you a bunch of Mexican food that's my heritage. So today we're going to start by making a ceviche. Very classic ceviche that you will find almost in every corner. Well, not every corner, but most of the ceviche places over in Mexico. And I'm just gonna show you something classic, something simple that you guys can do at home with very normal vegetables, or in this case, very vegetables that you will find in every grocery store. Nothing complicated. So we're gonna go over the vegetables. In this case, we're gonna be using a little bit of cilantro, tomatoes, avocado at the end just for a little bit of garnish, onions, jalapeno. Now the jalapeno would be depending on how spicy you want your ceviche. I'm just gonna use one jalapeno. Everything that you see right here is gonna be raw. So again, there's no cooking involved. There's nothing like that. Something simple. Making ceviche, when I grew up, it's one of the things that you will find almost every weekend or in summer or things like that, because it's so easy to make. Just, buy a fish of your preference. In this case, we're gonna be using tilapia fish. I would recommend that you guys don't use an expensive cut of fish or expensive fish, because this classic ceviche is marinated in lime juice, or a lot of people say it's cooked in lime juice. I wanna believe that you just marinate it a little bit. Ceviche is almost like, for us in Mexico, it's almost like or sushi, you eat a little bit of raw. Some people leave it marinating the fish for 24 hours. I like to leave it marinating about 20 minutes so you can still taste a little bit of the fish. But at the end of the day, when you taste the fish being marinated in the lime juice, you're completely gonna lose the flavor of the fish. So therefore, that's why I recommend that you guys buy fish that is not as expensive, like this one, which is a tilapia. Now we're gonna just cut it in small dice, little small dice, so that we can eat it better, I guess you may say. But yeah, cut it in small dice, very fast. Like I was saying, ceviche is one of those things that you like to eat on the weekend. For any occasion, especially when it's hot. I used to live in Puerto Vallarta for about a year, and literally ceviche was one of those things that you get every time you have to make. We would make it in different ways depending on the catch of the day. We would somebody will come over and like, hey, I catch this, and we would make it whether in a crudo or a tartare, or ceviches in many kinds of, with different sauces, different vegetables, depending on what we have. But again, this type of ceviche that I'm making right now, it's a very classic one that you will find almost all cevicherias in Mexico. This particular ceviche, you will also find it at a restaurant in Primero Cantina. We use this, and it's one of our top sellers because of it's so good. But the difference that I use in the restaurant is I make it with shrimp, which is a little bit of a different spin for the restaurant. But fish or shrimp, either or, it's good. So now that we cut our fish in small dice, we're gonna marinate it with their lime juice. Lots of lime that you're gonna be using for this recipe. So I recommend that you buy one of those little squeezers, because if you do it by hand, you're gonna be sore the next day. It will be good for a workout, but I recommend you just buy one of those little squeezers to make it easier. So we're gonna leave this fish marinating for about 20 to 40 minutes. I think that would be the biggest thing that you would have to wait on this recipe. The rest is just literally cutting your vegetables, cutting your mise en place, like we call it in the restaurant, which is everything you need. Mise en place means everything. Get ready with all your equipment, get ready with all your product. So once we get this lime juice, be careful when it shoots, make a mess, leave it marinated. Make sure it's covered. You don't have to be, it doesn't have to be drowning all the way, but just make sure that it's covered with the lime juice. We're gonna leave it there for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we'll be back and finish the recipe. Okay guys, now that this fish has been marinated for 30 minutes or so, we're gonna continue with the recipe. Now this is the easiest part. It's just practically getting everything together. What we're gonna do is try to eliminate all those juices, because otherwise it's gonna be super acidic. So you wanna just kind of squeeze as much as you can, all that lime juice. Remember, the fish has been already marinated, so you're gonna get all that citrusy flavor from it. So you really don't need all those juices. And also to avoid, again, having it being super citrusy, I'm gonna pass it on to a bowl so we can start assembling the entire our dish. Okay, now like I said, the easy part comes in. Jalapenos already diced up. Like I showed you guys a little bit earlier. I just went ahead and cut everything so that you make it the finished product a little easier. All this vegetables, it's how much do you like to have in it. If you want it spicier, add more jalapenos. If you don't like anything spicy, don't add any jalapenos. But of course, the tomatoes, the onions, and the cilantro are a must for this dish. Now, another thing you can, if you want it spicier, you can add some habaneros, some serranos, which are a little spicier. So once you have all that ready, we're gonna mix everything. Mix everything with all these colors. The whole idea of this dish, when it was made, is to represent the colors of the flag of Mexico. So as you can see, the fish is white, you have the green of the cilantro and the jalapenos, and you have the red of the tomatoes, seasoned well with salt. We're gonna try it in just a second to see if it needs more salt. Okay, I think that's good. Just a little bit. Finish the product. Oh my god, this is really good. This is perfect. And put it in a plating bowl. I usually eat this with chips, but you guys can use different things depending on what your preference is. People can use tostadas, people can use some lettuce cups, make it a little healthier. I'm gonna finish garnishing with a little bit of avocados, a little pepper, and I garnish it with a little sprig of cilantro. Got my chips, got everything else I need. Put this aside. Let the party begin. You know, this will go perfectly with beer or margarita, making it fresh. Let me see how it tastes. That's really good, guys. Very simple, delicious. Again, summer day, this is perfect. So, thank you guys again for coming or for joining me in my kitchen. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of different things for you guys. So join me the next time. Thank you very much. Stay classy, San Antonio.